Hello and welcome, this is Misty Dolphin, back more of Persona 3 dancing. So, I finally unlocked the last of the social link, so since it would be too short to just stream it, I figured I'd just upload a video of it. So let's get right to it.
Hey, you looked good out there just now. You know, you've reached a pretty high level. You might even be able to go pro. Do you want to be a celebrity or something? Whoa, really? Wow, I had no idea. I can't really picture it. Okay, on a more serious note, I should really think about the future. Nothing major right now, though. Just stuff like, it'd be cool to do stuff I like for work. Yeah, I guess. But even that's really vague. Still, I think I've started to notice a new me from all this dancing. When I'm with you, I feel like a side of me I never knew existed comes out. I guess you bring out my potential. Or maybe I'm just being dramatic. This is a dream, right? Well, before we wake up and forget everything, I just wanted to say thanks. So, thank you, leader. I'm glad to be a part of the team. Hey, once this is all over, I really want to have a party to celebrate. A nice, fancy one, with Mitsuru-senpai's financial assistance, maybe. Oh no, not again! I'm supposed to be practicing with Mitsuru-senpai right now! Sorry, I gotta go.
Oh man, what a blast! That's gotta be enough hype for LP, right? The ball is a huge success and now I'm gonna be a legend. I was totally the MVP, right? Sorry, I kinda stole the spotlight from you. I gotta write my victory speech now. Seems like we all had a good time here. I didn't even realize how into it I was. Letting loose like this is nice. It somehow puts me in a good mood. Speaking of which, I wonder what the audience members thought of us. They're each someone's subconscious, right? And there were so many of them. Maybe they had a good time watching us, and that had a positive effect on the real world. Yeah, right? Changing the world one dance at a time. That's what it truly means to be a star. All right, time to swing for the fences and leave my mark on the world. I'm counting on you too, man. We gotta do this for world peace, yo. Wait a minute. If I'm affecting people's subconscious, are girls in the real world gonna dig me? Nope, not down with that. Don't worry. This star only shines for you. Oh, nothing. Sorry about that. Being a star is tough, you know? Anyway, I don't have time to talk. The world is calling me. Don't go anywhere, folks. Junpei Iori's star performance will begin right after this. All right, I'm off to the dance floor. I'll see you on stage.
Sorry for the weird pause, I was making sure which one I have shown and which ones I haven't.
Ah, leader! I finally got a hold of LP!
This is terribly lamentable. I made haste to this room with utter joy that I may receive admission into your cheer club. Lo and behold, once the ruse was concluded, she spoke only of computers and the internet.
So, I asked LP about the internet. She said we're unable to connect to reality here.
To leap directly to the conclusion, your contact is likely within our very same dream. As for the identity of this Alibaba, I hold this personal belief. I presume she is one of the many guests brought by my wretched younger sister.
Oh yeah, you mentioned her before.
Indeed, as such, they are to be considered our enemies. There is even a possibility that Alibaba was ordered by my sister to probe our defenses. Oh, how horrid, despicable, and evil they are!
That's not how it seemed to me. I felt a sense of camaraderie due to being in the same boat. I can't imagine they're bad. If anything, they're in a pickle similar to ours, so I feel like cheering them on too.
I see. Well, this does present an issue, as our opponent is an enemy that we must defeat. When combating an enemy, one must be ready to seize any opportunity to strike. If you built a rapport with your opponent, then would that not impair your practice?
No, not at all. Quite the opposite, actually. I'll give it my all to win fair and square if we're up against people like Alibaba.
Gracious, I'm wholly stunned. To think that such a perspective could arise naturally. Could this be the concept of sportsmanship that I've heard rumors about? This warrior-like nobleness befits a cheer club president like yourself, Fuka.
I mentioned before, the cheer club's not like that.
I, LP, have come to fully grasp your perspective, Fuka. Sportsmanship? No! Perhaps it should be called dance-personship in this case. I shall embody this dance-personship and yearn for you all to neatly annihilate your prey.
She's still not getting it, but close enough, I guess. I do want us to win, though. I'm going to show Alibaba my best moves. Let's win this dance-off, leader. I'm going to try even harder from here on out in both my cheering and my dancing. Go team! Yay!
At long last, the cheer club shall finally reveal its true potential. As unworthy as I may be, I wish to continue supporting you with all my heart and might. I shall look forward to witnessing the cheer club's bellows and spirit domination skills.
Sorry for asking this out of the blue, Igus.
Oh, it's okay. What did you want to discuss?
I was just a bit concerned about your systems and wanted to do a quick check.
A bit concerned? I don't detect anything particularly out of place.
Oh no, it's just that you were originally created as a combat unit. While you have been dancing beautifully, I wonder if it's caused an overload somewhere.
I see. Thank you for your concern. Current system diagnostics all read green. There are no issues to report. There's no problem, really. In fact, I want to dance even more. Simply maintaining proper rhythm isn't enough. I realized that after watching everyone dance. The feeling that wells up inside me as the music plays, that's what I need to express. If I know the correct sensation, my body will move naturally on its own.
You decode the emotions that you're feeling, then convert them to artistic expression. I know I shouldn't be surprised, but you are astoundingly human.
All I want to do is enjoy dancing with everyone. And I have all of you to thank for being able to do that.
No, I should apologize. It seems I've underestimated you. You possess the same potential as a human. No, even more than that.
Thank you. It's because I wanted to be able to dance like you.
In that case, would you like to practice with me, I guess? Consider it an apology.
Of course. Let's get started right away.
Sorry I had to bring you along for this. I'll leave the rest to you.
Leader.
Hey, nice work out there. We literally just finished practicing.
The floor was in use, so we practiced here.
My legs are gonna fall off. You have way too much energy, I guess.
But you said that you wanted to burn calories in order to lose weight, Yukari-san. It's much too early to give up.
Don't just blurt that out! I actually realized while I was dancing that this is a dream, so can I even lose weight? Well, whatever. I'm having fun just getting better at dancing. Hey, did something happen? You seem really motivated.
Is it strange for me to be so motivated?
No, it's not that. It just reminded me how human you've become. I can see a lot of heart in your expressions now. You know what I mean, right?
It's just so much fun, giving form to these feelings that well up inside of me. And then, to be able to show those feelings to everyone. That's why I want to keep dancing.
Well, I'm glad you found your confidence.
Yes, I was created solely to fight. I never imagined I would become like this. It was completely unknown territory for me, but I want to maintain this momentum. I want to be the world's first dancing anti-shadow weapon. Yes, and I will solve all my problems with dancing, not firearms.
Well, no matter what you end up doing, it'll be something that's never been done before.
Yes, I'm glad I have the chance to try something new. There are so many new experiences waiting for me. I'm really glad to be here. Please allow me to express my thanks. I feel like I've once again made progress. And thank you as well, Yukari-san. It is very fun to dance with you.
I can tell you want to get right back in there. It's written all over your face. Are you heading to the floor? I'll go with you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Huh? What are you two doing here? A simple courtesy call, if you will. I was terribly bored, so I invited him as well.
That's not much of a reason. Leader, don't you have some practicing to do?
Managing a ball is a task so immense, even one such as myself requires a small respite.
Oh, the ball, huh? We've danced quite a bit to develop our dancing skills, haven't we?
Thanks to your efforts, the hype for this ball has risen to a climax. I am wholly delighted.
But it's just too bad. Once this ball ends, all of our efforts become meaningless. Right, LP? You said when we wake up from this dream, we'll just forget it all. Then again, it's not like I can imagine myself dancing anywhere after this. In fact, I don't really think it'll be at all useful to me in the future.
That is correct. Even were you to forget, the night you danced here, priceless. This experience, locked within the depths of your mind, will no doubt be of use someday.
I guess when you put it that way, it doesn't seem totally pointless. I'm not great at expressing myself, so at least it's done me some good in that regard.
However, there is indeed some validity to Ken's perspective. How does this strike you? If you don't wish for your experience here to go to waste, then why not pursue a career in professional dancing?
What? A dancing career? Like what? Whoa, I'd never even thought of that. I guess you're right, though. I shouldn't write off the idea before considering it. Maybe I will end up becoming an idol, or a dancer, or an actor.
Yes! I believe you refer to this as off the course. I would ride out into the setting sun right now, if only there were one here. Perhaps you coming here is now justified by having discovered your own potential.
It's kind of funny. My potential? It's about myself, but I couldn't realize that on my own. Anyway, for now, I'll focus on dancing. At least while we're here, I won't worry about whether or not it's pointless. Now that that's settled, I'm off to dance. I wonder if the floor's open.
Woohoo! Our madcap ball is only beginning. Let's dance!
Yeah! Let's go, LP!
I saved the last one for Akihiko because I'm not sure if anything happens after we watch the last social link.
Your body feeling dull from being stuck indoors? Feel free to use this equipment.
Wow, this is amazing! I feel like I could get a lot stronger here. Thank you so much!
Of course you can. It all just depends on your daily training.
Look at all these trophies. These are all yours, Sonata-san? You seem to take good care of them.
Well, I feel like I have to treat them with respect. So many athletes train for competitions, but they can't all be victorious. These trophies represent all of the athletes that participated, including the defeated.
In a way, you're paying your respects to your opponents. That's really cool.
Plus, if I'm in a rut, seeing them on display like this gives me hope. They show the progress that I've made, like proof of training or something.
But you've got so many. Don't you ever feel like it's enough?
Not at all. I may be undefeated, but that's only within the limits of high school. There are much stronger opponents out there. I don't want to forget life as a challenger.
That makes sense, especially considering the opponent in our upcoming fight.
All I know for sure is that if we win, it'll mark the end of one journey. But that doesn't make it the end of everything. My desire to grow stronger is because I wanted the power to protect someone. So I'm sure that my desire for strength will carry on past our battle as well.
I want to get stronger too. Like the both of you.
I forgot that there's a man with bottomless strength right here. I'd love to go one-on-one with you once, no holds barred, when everything's settled down.
Oh man, this sounds like a dream match. I'm so pumped. I wonder who'll win.
Well, if we're going to spar, I can't take it lightly. I better start preparing for it now. But I think it's too cramped in here for all of us. I'll go train out on the main floor.
If you don't mind, I'll join you. I'm starting to feel a bit restless myself.
All right, follow me. We're going into this full throttle. Ah, it's you.
Akihiko, how many times have I told you not to bring training equipment into your room? What would you do if the floor gave out?
Says you with a room full of huge furniture. I'll eventually move it all out, just not now.
You always say that.
I don't even get why you're lecturing me. This is just a waiting room. Either way, I'll be leaving the dorms soon. Graduation is close after all.
That reminds me, Akihiko. What are your post-graduation plans? You've been fielding offers from many influential boxing gyms, no?
Yeah, I'm thankful for the offers, but I declined them all. It's not like I wanted to go pro or anything. I just want the power to protect others. And I've learned that physical strength isn't the only kind of power. Instead, I'll go to college. That would give me more free time and future opportunities. It's still distant, but I'm starting to see my path. It's gonna be a long one, though.
I see. That sounds more like you. Well, I have no objections at the moment.
Thanks. I'll fill you in with the details eventually. Well, we've been through an awful lot together. I guess you could say she's my fussy comrade.
I can't help but fuss when you're involved, but I know I can rely on you, Akihiko.
Of course, you're irreplaceable to us too. We never would have made it this far without you. I sure hope we all stick together. As long as you're with us, we've got nothing to fear.
I agree as well. But I have to say, you owe us one for this. If it weren't for LP being so obsessed with you, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Oh boy. Hey comrade, do you want me to show you how to deal with Mitsuru when she's like this?
Akihiko?
Oh, look at the time. Sorry, I got a training session now. I'll be going.
Seriously, the nerve of him sometimes. If you'll excuse me, I'll be going as well.
Everyone's getting used to dancing on stage. I better step up my game too. I think I've been doing pretty well up there, but what do you think? Well, if you've said it, it must be true. Hearing that gets me psyched. Still, I'm surprised at my reaction to all of this. I can't wait for my turn to dance. To think I'd be this into dancing of all things. I started with just a casual mindset, but it seems I've gained more than I expected. When I watch you and the others dance, I can feel myself getting fired up. It reminds me of what I feel when I see an amazing boxing match. People love boxing because they can tell that the fighters' lives are on the line. They're moved by the fighter's passion. And the exact same thing happens in dancing, too. We were told that when we wake up, we won't remember anything that happened here. Even if that's the case, I believe our efforts here will remain somewhere inside us. Because this experience will survive in me. It'll improve my life in the future. Good. I also wanted to thank you. I never would have realized this if we hadn't come here. You've broadened my horizons. Man, I invited you here so we could train together, but look at me rambling instead. I'm starting to get fired up again just from talking to you. Looks like I'm not done dancing. Yeah, let's bring the heat to the stage. Well, I'm gonna head out to practice. Join me if you'd like. See ya.
Alright, there's everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do feel free to subscribe below. Look how murderers on you. You'll pick up Persona 5 dancing on Sunday. I want to do that one next since this one and that one are basically connected, while Persona 4 dancing is its own story, apparently, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, Pleasure Fuzz is Misty Dolphin saying it for now. Thank you, good night.